Hey everybody, I'm going to talk a little bit here while I work on this knife. Um, talk about the plans that I've got, the way I'm going to start doing things. So the the plan is with any knives that I'm making now, um, they're all going to be high end. There probably won't be any more than 25 available on the website. They will all be numbered. So from 1 to 25, you'll have an engraving on them stating which number they are, and they're all going to be random. I mean, I'm not going to say, oh, this is the first one I did, and that's going to be number one. No, they're going to all get finished, and we're going to go to the laser, and I'm going to mark them 1 through 25. There will be additional knives that are going to be available at shows, because I'm going to start doing shows again. This being the Lone Ranger up here on the fucking hill in the woods is starting to work on me a little bit. I need to get out. The first show that I've got on the schedule is the Spirit of Blade show here in Ohio, down in Troy. And I believe it's the end of February. So it's coming up. So there'll be a few of this model available there. And as subsequent models come out, I'm going to continue making extras, and they will be available at the shows. These special knives, as in all of them, are all going to be hand finished, all going to be sole authorship, meaning no more employee. I had to let her go right after Thanksgiving. The taxes and the employer contribution for Social Security and all that shit just wouldn't make any sense. So going back to doing smaller batches, fire finish. As you can see, these are all going to be hand finished. So I guess, just follow along in the group, because I'll post these little videos every day of where I'm at, what I'm doing, and you can watch what I'm doing and how I'm doing it for every run of knife. These are going to be a little bit more expensive, so you'll be able to have time, because if I'm doing all these things real slick finish with hand finish, you'll have time to save money. I will tell you that they will probably be north of the $400 mark, and the plan is also to do a couple of each run in Damascus, so there'll be the run in carbon steel and the 52-100, and then there'll also be maybe 2 knives in Damascus of the same knife, just my steel. You know, nothing happened down there with Jay and Knife Shiftery. Jay and I are still on good terms. You know, the market's changed, and quite frankly, I am fucking tired of doing these big runs of knives. I'm just fucking tired of it. So I need to slow down, shift gears. I'm going to work towards my masters. And I'm going to make what I want to make, and I'm not going to try to follow the market anymore. That was fucking probably a bad move on my part, but it got me where I needed to be. You know, I'm stable here in the new house, and up here on the fucking hill in the woods. Got a damn scratch right in the corner. I'm gonna have to get a better fucking tripod. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. So yeah, these are a little drop point, hidden tang, 52-100 steel. They are water jet, so they're not going to have the journeyman mark on it. This one here is kind of like practice. This run of knives, so kind of test the waters, see how things go. Get my process down for doing hidden tangs in quantity. When I say quantity, I'm doing 25. So it's not like it's a batch of 100, 150, 200 knives. And of course the guard's going to go there, so I have to finish this part out. before I put the guard on. Otherwise, if I did it after the guard, I wouldn't be able to get it all cleaned up and looking pretty. So let's talk about the knife a little bit. Story of how I came to design this. Way back when I first started full time, there was a knife collector in the area by the name of Larry Bailey, and he was the guy that put on the Cambridge show, the Ohio Classic knife show, when I was back in 2006, 7, when I first started, going to shows. I had called him about getting the table to it, and he was wanting to know, what I was making and how long I'd been making and what they looked like. And he drove all the way to Newark from way the hell down in Perry County just to see my stuff, because he didn't want garbage in his show, which, I'm really surprised that he gave me a table or let me buy one. He didn't give it to me. But nonetheless, he came up and kind of showed me some stuff that he had. They were all Master Smith Hunters. That's what he collected. Was 4.5, 5-inch drop point hunter made by Master Smiths. And that's all he collected. That was what his collection consisted of. And his goal was to collect the same knife made by every Master Smith that was active. And I had never seen anything like them. They were slick and hand finished and just perfect. So, in honor of Larry Bailey getting me my first table at a show, I'm going to call this the Bailey Drop Point. And if any of you knew Larry, he was kind of a crotchety old fart, but he was a good guy. So I keep these stones in diesel fuel to keep them from plugging up. And they're a die maker stone. I don't know, it looks like sandstone, but I'm sure it's not. I'm sure it's some kind of man-made abrasive rock. It's 220 grit. I like the stones better than sandpaper. They last longer and they cut better. So with all that information, I'm going to continue on and stay tuned, and I'll do a different step every day because it's probably going to take me a day to go through all these for every step. Maybe I'll get more than one done, but yeah, that's it.